Welcome to the only daily podcast focusing on compliance news of the day. Each morning, start your day with a cup of coffee and Tom Fox, the voice of compliance, to hear about 4 of the top compliance, corruption, or leadership stories you will need to start your day. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.
First, a word from our sponsor. The Daily Compliance News for February 26, 2022, the Distributors Settle edition. We begin with that story from the New York Times as distributing 3 major pharmaceutical distributors and Johnson & Johnson have finalized a $26 billion deal with states and cities to end opioid lawsuits. They announced that settlement on Friday with a supermajority of states and localities had accepted the terms. By signing this deal, thousands of local governments as well as states have agreed to drop their opioid lawsuits against the companies and have agreed not to bring any action in the future. In its sweep and bottom line, the deal is second only to the big tobacco settlements of the late 1990s as a multi-state agreement. So, a big settlement in the opioid crisis. Next up from Reuters, the SEC is investigating Goldman Sachs over employee communications that were used in channels not approved by the company. The Wall Street giant said in a regulatory filing is cooperating with the SEC in providing necessary documents required for the investigation. The inquiry was launched in October, and this is one of a continuing series of investigations the SEC has opened of banks, financial institutions, and others who have allowed their employees to use communications tools which are not company tools and are not being monitored on a regular basis. I don't know why this continues to happen. Perhaps it's a legacy problem, but if you are in a regulated industry and you're allowing this to go on, you're risking a very big fine from the SEC. Next up from the Daily Mail, a not often contributor to the Daily Compliance News. Turns out that Roman Abramovich, the owner of the Chelsea Football Club, has been identified in some government documents in the United Kingdom as being linked to Putin's regime and public association with corruption activities and practices. Downing Street did not name him as covering sanctions, and the Daily Mail, at least, has called for him being stripped of the Chelsea Football Club. That would certainly be quite a penalty. The Daily Mail's a labor voice in England, so you should take it from the source there. Nevertheless, a pretty significant development. And finally, from Wall Street Journal, Paul Kirian reporting, the Securities and Exchange Commission has proposed more rules for disclosures from short sellers. The SEC proposed rules aiming at increasing transparency where traders borrow company shares, then sell them in hopes of buying them back at a lower price in the future. Under the proposed rules, market participants that hold large short positions would be required to report those positions and related short sell activity to the SEC literally on a monthly basis. So big change for reporting or potential reporting from the SEC on shorts, and we're going to see where this one goes with us. Have a great weekend. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.